So we got this phone call from a guy. He's on his way to Key West. He's out in the middle of the ocean somewhere. I don't know how he got a hold of us. He's taking on water from a leak. We think it's around 5 gallons a minute. The bilge pumps are running like crazy. We're not really sure what's going on. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think he'll make it here to Key West? Or do you think the boat's going to sink?
Come take a walk with me on the docks. I'm going to go and see if they're feeding the tarpons today. Scheduled for 4 p.m. every day. I know that Fishmonster has been saving fish to be able to feed them over right outside of A and B. So let's go see what we can see today. The other day when I was here, I saw a manatee that was floating up and down, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's gonna be a big one. Wait, what is
So what is that thing?
Is that a manatee? Wait, no. Is that a
What is that? What?
So Marlon's not here, but it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the tarpon know they are getting ready for their free feeding. He's going to be on the back of this boat, and he's going to be throwing some carcasses and whatever he has left over from his trips, so we can see some tarpon action and maybe we'll get nurse shark. I see Marlon coming. He's the green guy just on the other side of the boardwalk here. He's heading this way with his bucket of goods. I told him we were here today for his 4 o'clock show.
So yeah, it's kind of cool we get to do this. Now look at you. Oh my God, you got your new shirt on too. What's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. How are you, Troy? Good to see you. How you doing, buddy? I'm getting ready to feed some tarpon. It's our new thing. I wonder if they'll come out. You know, they've been doing this for years, but sometimes they miss it. So I want to do it because people are here, you know. Is it 4 o'clock yet?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So where are you from? Athens, Georgia? Ah, cool. I love how you look, man. You should be here doing it. You want to be my guest feeder? You want to be my guest feeder? Sure. Come on in. I'd love to have you with that color you got. All right, so here's how it works. These are kind of frozen a bit, but every one of these is going to stick you. So be careful.
Okay, so Marlon says that we are ready, so he's going to start feeding these hungry monsters out here. They're probably not really hungry because they eat all day long.
Okay, you're here for a trip, but why did you come to me 2.5 years ago?
Just ran into you on Facebook.
Roger that. Okay.
I'm a fisherman. So.
Now, luckily, you know, you're not only with us on the Fishmonster Key West page, you're also with Miss Carrie Ann. She is another one of our famous ones, if you notice up there. She's got us mic'd up, so you got to talk loud. You see this little fuzzy thing right here on my neck?
I see that.
Yeah, so Key West Boat Repair. Miss Carrie Ann does a lot of these as well. So she's going to be filming us today.
I've followed a few of their videos.
Yeah, well, you know what? They're probably one of the greatest groups of people we have in Key West. I've been working with Matt and Carrie Ann for a lot of years, and she's down here because of the 4 o'clock tarpon feeding here at Alonzo's. Okay, so let's go ahead and start lighting them up. We have the tarpon already here. Again, every day at 4 p.m., we feed the tarpon here at A and B Marina. Now, they have been eating, but they want more. And they're excited. They're on fire today. Let's see what happens there. That was a triggerfish, by the way. Now, this one here is a lane snapper. Go ahead and throw that lane snapper. They love lane snapper. In fact, my good friend Chris Robinson used to use live lane snapper for tarpon back in the backcountry. So A&B Marina, we're at 700 Front Street. We're in Key West. If you take and we roll down Duval Street, you take a ride on Front Street, you'll end up at our marina. Now, there's parking at our marina.
Smile on your face, not working.
And all you got to do is you got to pull into that parking lot and you come around the corner and you make your way to Alonzo's, which you'll pass the Fishmonster fleet, and you'll come over to the Fishmonster light, and that's where we're at for the tarpon feeding at 4. But there's more. There's also the tarpon feeding over by the Fishmonster Max. That happens at 1 o'clock and also at 7:30 if we're running a double. But there's no better time to come see the tarpon down in Key West than this time of year because of the spawn that's going to happen in July. All of the fish are getting together and getting ready to meet their mates and go make more tarpon. You see all the tails are waving out there for you? I mean, just look at the tails. Look at the moss that's going on there, the life that we have here. Some of those fish are as big as 150 pounds in there. That was awesome. Good job, bro. That was all business right there.
Yeah.
Don't you believe it? Is he good or what?
All right, so we're at the yard here, getting ready to haul out this 40-foot leopard, and we're going to be replacing rudder bearings and a water pump. And I guess the owners are going to do a quick bottom job. Hopefully this goes smoothly. The whole rudder tube is broken free from the boat, so we'll have to take a look at that. This is how we get big boats out of the water. Catamarans, yachts, whatever. Smaller boats, they have a big forklift that they use, and they have the 2 long forks. They just nestle it up on the bottom of the hull and haul it out. But for this one, we use the travel lift. That's what this big rig is called. That's all the travel lift frame and legs, and then it's got 2 big slings on the sides. So that's what they do. All right, now he's just rolling it back out of the travel lift, and they'll take it and set it down right there, and they're going to pressure wash it. I have to measure the rudders and see how high up we can block it. And just like I said, we're going to want to probably drop the rudders. Or at least one. The starboard one is the one we got to work on. So it turns out, we found out why that boat was leaking. It ends up that somehow they ran aground or did something and they bent the port rudder shaft. And what happened when the rudder shaft was bent, it bound up the bearings on the top and bottom. So the bearings are mounted in the rudder tube, and that caused the tube to break free from its mount and start spinning. And when it started spinning in its mount, that's when the water started running in. So bent rudder caused the boat to almost sink. Yeah. Here's the old Western Union. Still here. Still people lump money into it. I don't know why. I mean, I get that it's a historical boat, but man, this thing is in, I don't know, such bad shape. So we finally got some rain. Rained last night, it's rained this morning. It's supposed to be, it's got some clear skies over there, but we got a couple bands of bad weather coming still, so we expect more rain. There was some thunder, but that's good. Washed down Key West, got some of the funk off. Had to stop and get an iced tea. That first job I did this morning, sorry I couldn't film, by the way. We had to descale a cooling loop on an ice maker. The guys fishing in a tournament, and they wanted to have ice for everything. So I had to get down here early this morning and work on descaling that. It took a little bit because it was very impacted with growth. And it actually had low water flow or next to no water flow, so I couldn't get any of the cleaner introduced into the system. So I had to dismantle the hoses and back flush it and get all this debris, and all kinds of mussels and barnacles and things came out of there. We got that cleaned up. Then I hooked it back up, and then I flushed it with the barnacle buster and got it running, and they're making ice and they're going fishing. So the part that wasn't too much fun was it was really hot in the engine room, so I'm kind of beat. That's why I stopped to get something cold to drink. And I'm walking towards another boat. Chris is working on that. I'm gonna check that out. We're putting a new circuit board in on a generator and seeing if that can solve the problem. Beautiful morning down here though. Quiet. Just the way I like it. No crowds, doesn't look like there's a cruise ship over there. So the streets aren't swamped. You know, I understand the cruise ships bring people and bring business, but man, it just is a little overwhelming for our little town. You know, you can barely walk down the sidewalks someday. You can see all the Fury boats are in. Nobody's going out because of this weather. I guess there's more weather coming, like I said, so we'll see. But yeah, lovely day to go walking down here. Not to mention everything got washed off and doesn't smell bad. And I can't find Chris. Oh, hey, Phil. Rick, good morning. How are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good. We're running up to Cubans, save Chris a trip, and see if we can find some little pieces of hardware. We need to get that little screw right there. The other one broke off in the board, so I need another one to mount the new board. This board's all kind of looking smoke checked and burned up. We're hoping that's it. Morning, man. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm good.
Good. So, looks like people are starting to stir and move around a little bit. Weather is clearing up, it looks like. I don't know. I think we're supposed to get more rain tomorrow. Looks like I'm getting my steps in this morning. All right, I managed to come in the back room here and dig through some metric stuff, and I found the screws. Now let's see if I can find the washers. Metric washers. Let's see what we got. M4 flat, I think, should be what we need, because these are, I believe, M4 screws. And there we go. Make sure it goes in the hole. Perfect. All right, let's get a couple of those babies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need 2, but I'm getting 4 everything because, you know, these things are tiny and probably going to drop them. Okay. I got 4 screws and 4 washers. Let's go get paid up. What, that's all $1 maybe.
Looky here. I see the Fishmonster Max this morning. They are over at Robbie's Marina. They must be getting some work done here dockside or something. They're not at A and B this morning, as you can see.
This is why I label everything, even the props. I put port and starboard on them, just because you never know what's going to happen. Well, this boat was at a boatyard here in town, and they did some work on the running gear, and they put the props on backwards. So they put the boat in the water, and when the captain put the boat in reverse, the boat went forward, and it crushed the forward keel on the bow. You can see where that guy's grinding out right now. The whole thing has to be rebuilt and repaired because somebody put the props on backwards.
I wonder what company did that. That's a shame.
Don't know.
Yeah.
So you can see the repair on this boat's coming along real nicely. They should be done with this, I don't know, maybe another couple days. But it's looking good. And then I'll just put this back in the water and send it on its way. Hopefully the props aren't backwards this time.